Hello everybody, we're going to keep working on our subtraction today. I found a little bookmark that might help you figure out what to do with your subtraction problem. It's called the 2-digit subtraction bookmark. I'm going to put it down here on the desk and we're going to work with it to show you how it might help you. This is our assignment for today and we're going to use spinners like we normally do to find our numbers. So let's make a problem first and then we can go through the bookmark and see if it can help us actually make sense of the subtraction. Alright, so I have my spinners in the back of my notebook, just like you should. And let's see, I've got level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Pardon me, I wanted to take that off so it wouldn't make any noise. Okay, so let me move that up. I think you're familiar, so we're going to use level 1 for the tens place and level 4 for the ones place. Actually, I changed my mind. We're going to just try to make the biggest number we can with the level 4 spinner. That seems a little easier. Let's do that instead. So I'm going to make, I have 3, and then I'm going to spin a 7. A 7 and a 3. A 3 and a 7. What's the biggest number we can make with a 3 and a 7? It is 73. You know what? I shouldn't write my number just yet because we've got to put the biggest number on top. I hope it's 73 because I just wrote it down. Oh, all these things to remember. Let's see. Then we've got we'll call that an 8 and a 2. And what's the biggest number we can make with an 8 and a 2? 82. And 82 is the bigger number, so I'm going to change that to an 8. Sorry about that. 82 and 73. Okay, now we've got to decide, should we borrow from the tens or not? So we're going to use this bookmark. It says, go to the ones place. Here's the ones place. Circle the greater number. That would be the 3. If the greater number is on top, subtract the ones first and then the tens. Well, let's see. Is our greater number on top? Nope. I bet you know where we're going with this if you know our rhymes we've been working on. If the greater number is on the bottom, go next door. Oh, more on the floor, go next door. So we're going to have to borrow, right? Okay, let's write this out now that we know we have to borrow in our tens and ones. So I have up here, we're writing this number, 8 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always just write 5 and then I start a new row. 6, 7, 8. And I've got 2 ones, 1 and 2. Okay, so we need to subtract 3 ones and we don't have enough. So we're going to need to borrow a 10. So let's go to step 5 and see what it says. Step 5, borrow a 10. Take 1 away from that number. Borrow a 10. Oh, so here's what they mean. I have a 10 right here. I'm going to borrow it. And that means that I no longer have 8 tens. I have now 7 tens. All right. Bring the 10 to the ones place. Add 10 to the ones place. Now remember, we don't count these. We already have those. We get another bonus 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we did that. Let's see what step 7 says. Now you can subtract your ones place. Oh, we did forget to do one thing though. I forgot to change my number. I bet that's what they mean by add 10 to the ones place. So now I don't have just 2, I have 10 plus 2 more, which is 12. There. Now I can subtract from the ones place. I have 12. I need to take away, need to take away 3. Okay, let me see. I'm going to take away 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I only took 1 away from the 10, so I know I'm going to have how many left? Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because 1 away from 10 is 9. So my number in the ones column is going to be a 9. All right, and go to the tens place and subtract. Okay, let's take a look. I have 7 tens now, and I need to take away 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I bet you already knew that 7, take away 7 equals a 0. You can put the 0 there. It's not needed, but at least we know we have no tens now. And our answer is going to be 9. So we spun, our number and drew it with our base 10 box. Perfect, okay? You have other ones to do on this sheet. You have about 5 more to do. Remember, you're going to spin and make the biggest number you can. And then whatever number is bigger, you write it at the top. And the smaller number goes on the bottom. All right? That's how that one's done. We are also going to do some flaps in our notebook today. You can use this for the flaps as well. Let me show you. I already have some numbers on there for me. 82, 93, and this way is 64 and 75. So we're going to spin to create a smaller number. So let's do that. We'll do one flap together. We've got 82. And let me spin. Again, we're going to use that level 4 spinner, I think, is the best choice. So we're making a smaller number this time. We've got a 4 and an 8. We're going to make the smallest number we can this time out of 4 and 8. What number could we make out of 4 and 8 that would be the smaller number? 48. Okay. Now, I don't have the nice little boxes that I did on my other sheet, but what I'm going to do is just draw them next to them. You've done that before, so it shouldn't be a problem. Let's just draw the tens for fun. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 2 ones. Okay, so let's go through our bookmark and see exactly what we need to do. Go to the ones place. Here it is. Circle the larger number. There it is. If the larger number is on the top, subtract from the ones first and then the tens. Is it on the top? It is not. If the greater number is on the bottom, go next door. Here's the greater number. We've got to borrow a 10 from next door. Borrow a 10, take away 1, take 1 away from that number. Okay, I'm going to borrow a 10, take 1 away from that number. And what do I do with the 10? Let's see. Bring the 10 to the ones place and add 10 to the ones place. Okay, first I'm going to block out my 2 that I have and add 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I made them really small because I don't want to cut them off when I make my flap. So we have 10 now, which means 10 plus 2 equals 12.
Mrs. Tudor?
Yes, Mrs. Shea.
Hi, I have a bag for you here in the office.
Okay, thank you. I'll be right down.
Thank you.
Sorry about that. So we've got 12 now minus 8. Let's see what we do. Now you can subtract your ones place. Okay, let's take away 8. I'm going to take away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 2 left here and 2 up here. That means I have how many? 4, that's right. Okay. Now I have, it says go to the tens place and subtract. All right, here's the tens place. I have 7. I'm going to take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves me with how many? 3. So our answer is 34. Oh, and you know what I just noticed? There's a spinner here. Oh, I used the spinner in my book instead. Well, it worked out just the same. I guess we're supposed to use this spinner. I didn't even notice it. We have so many spinners we use. So you can actually spin with this spinner and put them in here. Oh, it's just been one of those days, boys and girls. All right, at least we know what to do. I think you can handle it. Of course, we're going to cut these out into flaps into our notebook. I know how you do that, so I am not going to do it with you. So I'm going to make one of these bookmarks for everybody. I'd like you to keep it in your dry erase pocket where we keep all our important things that we use. That way you won't lose it, and you won't even need to take it out. You could just slip it in the side you're not using, and when you need it, it'll be right there for you. Okay? I want you to keep trying with this. I know that this is a challenging skill to learn. It's okay. The struggle is real. We're all going to do it together, okay? Let me know if you have any questions. Put your name on the help board and have fun with math.